Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herman, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. Be short of the first down marker. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Tight end makes the grab. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hands off to the left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Hold. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The offense finally producing here. Sets up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick completion to the tight end.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up a first down. Unbelievable call.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Is moving out of the pocket. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. 2nd and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you think this guy...
That's fun.
The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in...
In the first play of the drive, 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the... This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Catch made on the right side. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Powering through. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for the... And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'll run it to the left. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. First down here for this offense.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this third quarter. So Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Ball handed off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day.
Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to...
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch made in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Harper. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the